Welcome, fellow sojourners, to the journey of life. This is part 3 of my experiments animating fire. Now, this is part of the short series. This is not a regular episode on my show, but I have too much that I want to say to be able to fit it into a 1-minute segment. So here we are. I finished off my last episode teasing the other 2 experiments that I did and said that I would go crazy. So the other 2 experiments. This first one right here is of a fire. It starts on the left side of the screen and it moves to the right side of the screen, then it moves back to the left side of the screen. And, I think it looks pretty good. I did this by getting a animation, my regular technique of the smoke going straight up on either the left and the right. And for the middle, I have this motion picture right here, just a little smoke dang of the smoke going up. And then I animate the ball of fire. I wanted to see if I could blend it into a live action background. So I got this photo right here, and then use light on the wall. I think it looks better on the right than it does on the left. And that's because when it moves on to the right, when it goes to the right side of the wall, it gets brighter as it gets closer. But on the left side, it's only one light source that kind of goes down the wall and then, kind of slinks across the floor. So I don't know why I did that, but I did that. So yeah, this next experiment was an explosion. So I got this little smoke thing right here. The idea, originally I was going to have like a dragon breathing fire at the wall. Then I started to do that and realized it looked kind of dumb. So I was just going to make a regular poof, like a poof. So the smoke kind of the fire goes from the right. Same technique with my little smoke thing going up. And then I started it out small and then had it expand really large, put a motion blur on its expansion so that it would be more blurry as it's moving faster, and then kind of, you would be able to see its detail, but as you see the detail, it slowly fades away. And, now, of course, I have a flash of light there as well to show really the impact. And, looking at this, I've looked at it several times, and I feel like it is a passable explosion. I'll call it a forgivable explosion. It doesn't look like a mind-blowing explosion. And there's a lot of different reasons for that. And I feel like the biggest one is my lack of layers. If I had more layers of smoke moving in different directions rather than just one, smoke, one smoke ball, then I could make it look better. And that brings me to the last part of my video. I wanted to really compare the different techniques that you can use to create this effect. And see, okay, is there a place for me in my little cell phone doing my things, learning my techniques? Or am I wasting time? Now, I have no doubt that I can make this look professional. I can make this look as professional as any large company, no matter the talent, no matter the size of the company, I could match them. But that doesn't mean that I should. Look, I could take Sharpies, right? Yeah, here's an example of what I'm talking about. I could take Sharpies and alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, and get an effect that could rival alcohol markers. But it would be a lot of work. That's a long process. It's difficult. I could do it, but it would be better to use the actual tool. There are a million different ways that you can achieve an effect, and they are usually chosen, the ones that big filmmaking companies use. They choose to use them because they are the most efficient. They are the most cheap. So what I really want to know is, where should these techniques be used? Where would it be a good idea to use them, and where would it be more work than is a good idea? So if there's any CG animators out there, any Blender people, any people who specialize in this kind of thing, give me a shout out. Well, not give them a channel shout out, but shout out to me. That's what I meant to say. Leave a comment or just, make a comment on the whatever group that you saw this post on, because I've got 17 subscribers. Statistically, 90% of you are not subscribed. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and what you think I should use this technique for. Is it worth it for me to spend more time figuring out how to make this look good? Or is physics simulations really so much better than 2D animation that I shouldn't even bother? I have a 7-year-old computer. I can't do physics simulation. But am I going to be spending so much time working on this to make it look good that I should just hire somebody else if I ever have a project that would require that level of detail? I don't know. And that's what I want to know. So, leave a comment and let me know. We're all on this journey together, and if we share our knowledge, then we can all grow.